gathering will unlock some of the enormous growth potential in Africa's infrastructure sectors. Africa has a long history of grand regional strategies, but those have at times taken a backseat due to political instability and national interests.
A lot of people are worried about the risk in Africa. Personally, I am not, because I know the continent quite well. My firm doesn't worry about this risk as well, because we've been in Africa almost 12 years. We know the risks. We are not denying, we are not saying there is no risk, but we know how to mitigate that risk. And private sector, rather than waiting to Africa to be the risk, they should start taking the risk and provide much needed equity.
The conference has drawn infrastructure experts from across the continent who are responsible for the development and rollout of Africa's built programs. Research done by Infrastructure Africa indicates that addressing infrastructure gap remains critical to facilitate sustainable economic growth across Africa.
If we really want the growth required, we need to extend and improve rail infrastructure, road infrastructure, energy infrastructure, water infrastructure, and ICT infrastructures, because these will all transform the lives of people. In East Africa, we've seen the burgeoning of infrastructure, so I think there is a commitment. What we need to ensure is that we do it smartly, that there is speed in it, there is the required financing, including greater risk financing and investment.
Those gathered here say while it has taken a long time to have strong leadership to rally around the intra-Africa infrastructure issue, what's important is that the leadership from the continent is fully committed.
The first thing is the political will, and we have the political will. For the resources, yes, within the continent we have the resources. It was just a matter of not organized before, but I can say proudly that we can do it. When we have this kind of leadership, everything can be facilitated, every problem can be, any challenge can be removed. We have the capacity within the continent. So why to wait for others to support us? Let us use our resources, let us use our people, our financial and natural resources to do what we want to do.
There was also a call to ensure that infrastructure building is inclusive, especially to women and the youth. The conference continues on Friday. Yolisa Njamela, CCTV, Johannesburg.